Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the Urban Rider Studio. In front of me we have a new item from KNOX for their 2025 range. This is an update to the Action Pro. This is the Action Pro Mark II. And in that lineup they have a new shirt, trousers, and they actually have some gloves as well. The improvement being they have a waterproof version of those, which you can check out in a separate review if you want to. In case you're unfamiliar with the Action Pro, it is their entry level, if you like, into armored underlayers, which you can stick anything you want to over the top. You can wear them by themselves as well if you prefer, so on a hot day you might want to go with just the jacket and maybe the trousers, depends how much of an exhibitionist you are, or if you're a female, because they are unisex, so of course women are more comfortable showing off their legs and just wearing skinny trousers. But for guys, I'd say most people are going to stick those under other trousers. But they're super lightweight, very thin, and it's very easy to put trousers over the top of them without it being obvious that you've got motorcycle trousers or armor underneath. The shirt and trousers both hold a single A certification, which is why I alluded to them being their entry level or their starting point, if you like. But I think KNOX would probably describe it as their lightest option, and that's probably the best way to actually describe it. So well done, KNOX. But they are definitely their lightest option. However, if you want something a little bit thicker or with a higher CE certification, they have things like the Urbane Pro, they have the Tor, or of course the Honister, which holds a CE AAA certification in actual fact. And the way that KNOX have structured their items, their lineup, is very logical. So they've got something to cater for everyone. If you prefer having something that is more lightweight, of course, you can go with the Action Pro. But if you want to go for thicker items, they've got you covered as well. As of the making of this video, the shirt in either a men's or women's version comes in at £230, and the trousers, which are unisex, are £160. Now, if you already own the previous version of the Action Pro, I wouldn't have said you need to rush out and get this latest version because it still holds the same CE protection and it still has the same basic fundamentals. But if you were on the fence before, then there have been a number of different improvements across this which sweeten the pot. The fundamentals then are that for the construction, they use a mix of Sirona Agile fabric, which is incredibly flexible and ridiculously lightweight considering how tough it is. And it is used in active wear that needs to be this tough and durable. And that's mixed with stretch mesh panels in key areas to increase breathability. For armor, it uses their own KNOX Microlock compact armor in your elbows, your shoulders, and in your back. And in comparison to other armors, the reason we like KNOX's armor, in fact, there are quite a few different points, but first and foremost, it is one of the most flexible. It is one of the least obvious from the outside. The back armor is a little bit bigger than you'll find with some other distributors of armor. However, that's important. You need to protect your back, so you need this kind of level of coverage, and it is slightly smaller on this version than you'll find in other thicker or higher rated items of theirs. So if you want it to be a little bit slimmer again, then of course this is the slimmest version they offer. There are new stretchier mesh sections around the cuffs and the hem. You still have the loops to stick over your thumbs. There are reflective panels across the whole item. It has more storage, so you've got 2 pockets around your waist and 1 at your chest. You have these patterned sections of fabric on the inside of your arm and on the front to add a little bit of extra detail. And if I open it up, you can see on the inside we have this extra little section here that you can attach a chest armor plate to from KNOX if you want to. Additionally, and you have these loops to fit a belt through so you can connect your jacket to your trousers. And you can see just how flexible it is in actual fact. So the mannequin is a 40-inch chest. He's really broad in the shoulders, but because it is so stretchy and flexible, it fits him really well. But it's also the size I would go for. So this is actually a medium, and for their sizing, I would say it's an accurate size. But either way, if you're a little bit on the fence or you're between sizes, because of the amount of flexibility in this, it is going to have a wider range of versatility. The trousers use the same materials, so they obviously pair together really well, and they have the same level of flexibility in them and breathability, of course. But they have some of the most extensive armor I've seen in any motorcycle trousers, because you have protectors at your hips, you have protectors at your thighs, which I very rarely see, at your knees, obviously, and also your coccyx. They also now have zip pockets on the thighs as well. KNOX have some of my favourite gear, and when it comes to their underlayers to stick other things on, because they fit so snug, they hold the armour where it needs to be, which is why they make me feel a little bit safer when I'm on the bike, because I know the armour is going to be exactly where I need it if I were to ever need it, which is a great thing, whether you're riding on-road or off-road, and they're hugely versatile because of that. It also means that it doesn't really have a season. This is as usable in the summer, obviously, with its breathability, as it would be in the winter, because you can obviously stick things over the top of it really, really simply. And because it has its own abrasion resistance, you don't necessarily need to go for motorcycle gear. You can stick on anything you like when it comes to your outerwear. As I say, they've got something to cater for everyone, whatever your needs might be. If you want to go for their single A items, double A or triple A, I'll drop links to all of their range in the description. Check it out if you want to, and I will see you soon.